Hey, gaming aficionados. On today's Steam Daily, we're setting our sights on the game releases of 30 October 2023. Lunacid is a game inspired by FromSoft classics, featuring exploration in a moonlit underworld to confront a dormant ancient being. The game emphasizes discovery, diverse environments, and immersive gameplay, though some felt it lacked a horror tag despite its unsettling elements. Despite this, reviewers recommended it for its unique gameplay and emotional impact. In this exciting game, Lunacid players must navigate through a moonlit subterranean world, descending further into the Great Well to confront the sleepy old one below. Inspired by old FromSoft games like Shadow Tower and King S Field, players encounter various creatures and uncover secrets along the way. Long ago, a great beast emerged from the sea, shrouding the earth in a poisonous fog. Now, those considered undesirable are thrown into the chaotic and diseased depths of the Great Well. Let's take a closer look at our next review. According to various reviews, this game offers a unique and engaging experience, with a strong emphasis on exploration and discovery. The diverse environments and intriguing weapons and spells contribute to the overall enjoyment. Some reviewers appreciated the game's immersive and melancholic atmosphere, which helped them find solace during difficult times. The open-ended gameplay mechanics and the balance between challenges and relaxation were also highlighted positively. However, some reviewers expressed disappointment at the lack of a horror tag despite the game's unsettling elements. Despite this, the game was recommended for its distinctive gameplay and the ability to evoke emotional responses. In this exciting game, The Golden-Eyed Ghosts, players must take up Orion's exiled mantle in the crumbling kingdom of Andromeda. Recover the 4 legendary stolen swords to save the kingdom from certain doom. Navigate through sinister forests, glittering ice fields, murky bogs, and decaying cities, making crucial decisions that shape the fate of the world. Will you be a savior, a betrayer, or just another survivor in this dark fantasy Souls-like adventure heavily influenced by the legacy of Zelda? Let's take a closer look at our next review. According to various reviews, the game's controls and combat are clunky, with no amount of updates able to fix it. Some initial positive reviews seem questionable, with low-level Steam accounts and minimal activity. While the game shows potential with its passionate development, there are significant issues that hinder the experience. The first boss's relentless auto-targeting and lack of clear mechanics make for a frustrating fight, and the dodging mechanics are ineffective. The decision to replace the shield with tools complicates combat unnecessarily. The level-up system is basic, offering only health and stamina improvements, potentially relying on equipment for additional stats. Glitches and lack of clarity mar side quests, with unclear objectives and glitchy interactions. The map lacks crucial details, making navigation challenging, and the zones lack variety despite their Souls-like structure. Despite its flaws, some players appreciate the unique concepts beneath the rough surface. Technical issues further hamper the experience, with laggy controls, unresponsive actions, and problematic terrain interactions. Some players encounter game-breaking bugs, such as inaccessible areas and endless loops. Despite the game's issues, the visuals are commendable, with a beautifully designed world and unique monster designs. The soundtrack receives praise for its quality, evoking a nostalgic SNES feel. However, the presence of bugs, including the exploit of tablets for unintended gameplay and unpredictable collision mechanics, remains a significant concern for players. Desktop Pet is a life simulation game that allows you to care for adorable creatures while using your computer. Watch them engage in cute activities, feed and tend to their needs, and earn rewards to enhance their appearance and diet. With playful physics and achievable milestones, integrate some charming companionship into your daily digital routine. Let's now delve into the reviews. Initial impressions indicate that the game features cute and amusing pixel artwork reminiscent of the nostalgic Tamagotchi. The inclusion of interactive features such as Twitch channel point integration adds an engaging element to the gameplay. The game's ability to provide a distraction during work or leisure activities, along with the option to customize and dress up the pets, adds to its charm. Additionally, the Potion Maker minigame offers an opportunity to earn in-game currency for various purchases. However, some reviewers note that the current version of the game is relatively easy to beat, and they express hope for more content in future updates. Despite this, the game is generally recommended for its enjoyable gameplay experience. REMORE Infested Kingdom is a survival game set in a desolate world ravaged by an infestation. Players must scavenge for supplies and navigate through dangerous territories, facing relentless enemies in a turn-based combat system. With over 14 historical weapons and strategic battlefield control, players must utilize stealth and resource management to survive. Rest in the hideout, cook collective food for healing and buffs, and rely on the blacksmith to upgrade weapons and craft essential tools. As resources dwindle, players must send out scavenger NPCs to secure crucial items for survival. And now we come to the reviews. As observed by multiple reviewers, the game is a low fantasy RPG with a strong emphasis on storytelling and survival elements. The combat mechanics are generally acceptable, although some players found certain aspects, such as the counter mechanic and limited throwing range, to be frustrating. The exploration aspect could benefit from improved visibility features and more nuanced mechanics for scouting. Some reviewers expressed dissatisfaction with the survival mechanics, feeling that they detract from the core experience of the game. Character progression was deemed adequate but lacking in depth, and the game was criticized for its limited options and lack of optimization features. However, despite these drawbacks, the game was commended for its engaging combat, diverse abilities, and scouting systems. The dark atmosphere and challenging missions were highlighted as strong points, although the hidden timer mechanic was viewed as potentially off-putting for some players. While the game was considered promising in its early access phase, it was noted that certain aspects required balancing and additional content. Despite reservations and varied expectations, several reviewers still recommended the game, acknowledging its potential and enjoyable gameplay. Ha Ha is a thrilling horror game with roguelite elements, featuring fast-paced action against hordes of relentless monsters. Customize your character, wield powerful weapons, and survive the ever-increasing onslaught of enemies. Join the journey to conquer the bullet hell-like challenges and save yourself and your friends. Let's take a closer look at our next review. Reviewers are of the opinion that the game, while initially appearing simple, offers an enjoyable experience. The boss battles are challenging yet manageable. The game features 2 maps, 6 characters, and 2 bosses, each designed well and offering a suitable level of difficulty. The game duration for early access is relatively short, around 1 minute to 2 hours, but the gameplay makes it worth the price. The game's graphics are decent, while the gameplay is good, requiring some thinking. The audio is not exceptional but acceptable. The game seems suitable for teens and adults. It can run on a potato PC and doesn't require extensive grinding. The game lacks a compelling storyline, and there are some minor bugs. Overall, reviewers give it a 7 out of 10. Within the realm of the Voidness, your mission is to survive and unravel the mysteries of a dark and gloomy void. Equipped with a range scanner, navigate the treacherous environment, but beware of lurking threats sensitive to sound and movement. Use stealth and cunning to outwit the enemies, while solving puzzles and managing your inventory to ensure your survival. The Voidness is a terrifying journey filled with suspense, where every step could lead to either salvation or doom. Let's now delve into the reviews. Reviewers are of the opinion that this game presents an interesting use of pixels and darkness, creating a constant feeling of dread. While there are a few grammatical errors, the game is considered better than many high-priced titles. The experience of being alone in the darkness is both terrifying and captivating. Some players find the horror elements to be effective, creating a sense of helplessness rather than allowing direct confrontation with enemies. The game's mechanics, especially the scanner gun, are considered unique and engaging. However, some reviewers criticize the game for relying too heavily on predictable jump scares with little actual challenge or genuine scares. Despite the flaws, the game's premise is appreciated, even though some find the execution lacking. The storyline, although interesting, is perceived as short and lacking replay value. The graphics and music are generally well received, while the puzzles are considered easy. Overall, the game is recommended for those who enjoy horror experiences, although it may not be suitable for players looking for a deep and challenging gameplay experience. Within the realm of Paper Ghost Hunt, your mission is to navigate vibrant worlds and take down malevolent spirits as a courageous paper plane. Enjoy the serene landscapes and engaging gameplay as you restore peace and harmony across dimensions. With its beautiful visuals and intuitive mechanics, this game offers a soothing yet entertaining experience, perfect for unwinding after a long day. Let's now delve into the reviews. As observed by multiple reviewers, Paper Ghost Hunt is a simple yet enjoyable game with responsive controls. Players can fly and destroy ghosts while appreciating the well-rendered locations. The game's graphics and level design are commendable, although some reviewers found the uniform behavior of the paper airplane slightly monotonous. Despite this, the game offers a relaxing experience with the potential for becoming a decent time killer. Some suggested improvements include adding the ability to flip in the air and incorporating a more soothing lo-fi musical accompaniment. Overall, the game was considered to be a meditative and visually appealing experience, even though it may not provide long-term engagement for some players. In this exciting game, talented players must survive 20 nights in the demonic conveyor belt. Navigate through a challenging dungeon, unlocking 4 unique classes with special abilities. Customize your character's loadout with over 200 talents and confront a variety of enemies, all while aiming to conquer the dungeon. Discover endless possibilities and become the ultimate talented in this arcade roguelite shoot 'em up. Let's now delve into the reviews. Initial impressions indicate that the game is a phenomenal gem, addictive, and surprisingly deep for its simple controls. With a combination of One Finger Death Punch and Path of Exile, it offers immense content and replay value. The music adds to the overall experience. While easy to get into, it can become challenging on higher difficulties. The randomized talent tree adds a unique twist to each run, making it enjoyable for casual and competitive players. The game's growth from a web game to its current state is a testament to the developer's dedication, despite its small team. Overall, it's a steal for its price, offering great value for the content it provides. The game Kinduo 2 Frostbite is a local co-op adventure where two elemental friends utilize their distinct abilities to conquer challenges. Players can create ice blocks, utilize fire, melt objects, and combine skills to foster plant growth. With 50 stages featuring over 10 mechanics, the game offers a single-player mode and co-op local mode. Additionally, players can explore 3 diverse biomes and control 2 characters, each with their own unique abilities. And now we come to the reviews. As observed by multiple reviewers, the game is delightfully clever and earned the title of Coup of the Year. It provides amazing fun for cooperative play. Puzzles are interesting and challenging, yet not overly difficult, preventing frustration. Even non-puzzle game enthusiasts found the game engaging thanks to its variety and moderate difficulty puzzles. It's great for relaxation and intelligent challenges. The art style is particularly appealing, with cute visuals that enhance the overall experience. Players can switch between characters, creating intriguing puzzles to progress through the game. The game is highly recommended for those who enjoy cooperative gameplay. Many reviewers found it to be an improvement over the original Kinduo. In this exciting game, Buried, players must navigate the challenges of being buried alive. With limited resources and time running out, players must search for items, solve puzzles, and manage their dwindling oxygen supply. Balancing their battery power, lighter fluid, and stress levels, players must find a way to escape their grave within 30 minutes. And now we come to the reviews. Reviewers are of the opinion that Buried is a short but gripping horror game that effectively leverages the primal fear of being buried alive. The game offers a tense atmosphere and engaging mechanics despite its brevity. Some players appreciated the concept and the well-executed fear-inducing elements. However, others found the game's length to be too short, wishing for more content and along their playtime. The potential for future updates and expanded puzzles was highlighted as a way for the game to further excel in the horror genre. The game's graphics and mechanics were generally well received, with some players expressing a desire for a more extended storyline and gameplay. Overall, Buried is acknowledged as a solid effort with potential for further development from the developer. Within the realm of Vivaldia 2, your mission is to guide the determined heroine, Vivaldia, through treacherous jungles, lava fields, and swamps as she battles relentless robotic foes and a malevolent robot overlord to save her new world. Use keyboard controls or a game controller to navigate through the challenging landscapes and take down the forces of evil. Let's take a closer look at our next review. Common feedback points to a nice, fun arcade experience without ads or pay-to-win mechanics. It's a fresh breath, enjoyable, and a good platformer in a classic retro style. Players find it to be a solid pixel platformer, suitable for occasional play. It's fun to challenge friends to lead a scoreboard, all for the low price of free. However, some users seem confused by irrelevant references to unrelated topics, like Vidalia, onion vinaigrette, and cocoa. Within the realm of They Are Coming, your mission is to defend your orphanage against relentless hordes of zombies. Utilize an array of weapons and tools to fortify your defenses and battle the undead. Additionally, in the playground mode, experiment freely with unlocked items without the fear of death, allowing for strategic exploration and enjoyment. The game offers simple mechanics, zombie shooting, base building, firearms, melee weapons, ragdoll physics, bloody kills, and a custom playground. However, be wary of losing everything upon death. Let's take a closer look at our next review. Common feedback points to the game being a fun and addictive endless zombie survival experience with a variety of weapons, armor, and base building / defense options. Players enjoy the diverse selection of weapons to try out, along with the option for base customization. Some players have suggested the addition of a full screen mode and slightly zooming out the perspective for an improved gaming experience. The game MewnBase is a cute 2D exploration / survival game where you play as a space cat stranded on an uncharted world. Collect resources to build a makeshift base with various modules like airlocks and rainwater collectors. Discover and research artifacts to unlock new crafting recipes and tech upgrades. Manage resources like clean air, water, and electricity to survive the day/night cycles and weather hazards. Construct vehicles to explore the planet efficiently. The game supports community-provided translations in multiple languages. Let's take a closer look at our next review. Reviewers are of the opinion that the game, while in early access, offers an interesting theme and a relaxing survival experience. The gameplay includes building, researching, and farming, though some find it lacking in depth. The controls are smooth, and the game appears to be stable without major issues or crashes. However, the game's content is limited, leading to a feeling of emptiness after a few hours of play. The square tile-based design can be bothersome, and some find the pace of development slow, with updates taking around a month. Despite its shortcomings, the game's potential and the developer's dedication warrant support. The gameplay is described as a gentle and sci-fi survival experience, with deaths typically resulting from overextending oneself. The game's stable performance, high-quality visuals, and casual progression through tech trees are highlighted. However, some players find certain aspects, like the build workbench button and food management, to be somewhat flawed. Overall, the game is appreciated for its relaxing and enjoyable base building simulation.